Hey everyone, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I'm going over some comic book sets that I've recently started picking up. One of them's not a complete set, but I got a good run of them, so we'll kind of run through a couple of these. It's what is it? 3 different sets I have over here. If I find them all. Actually, it's more than 3. Let's see, what is that? Oh, this is the first one in the issue. No wonder I couldn't find it. This one right here I just picked up. I think it's pretty new. And it's called Humbug. The world's first paranormal investigator, Ebenezer Scrooge. And to me, that's a great premise. And there's issue number 1 of the set. There. And let me set that right yonder. And we have number 2 in the series. And I haven't had a chance to read any of these that I'm showing today yet. And it seems like I say that every time I show comics. So I'm so far behind on my comics and so many of my TV shows too. And that's number 3 in the series. I mean, it's just a funny thought to think that, you remember the Christmas story or Christmas Carol, and Ebenezer Scrooge, and think he was visited by 3 ghosts, and just think, wait, now then he becomes a ghost, looking for paranormal activity. There's number 4, and the last one in the set, number 5. So I'm gonna definitely try. I'm actually hoping it's gonna be raining this weekend, so I can get to reading a bunch of these comics I got. Next, I'm a huge fan of Edgar Allan Poe and his poetry and stuff. The Raven, the Telltale Heart, love that stuff. And they have a comic book series of Poe. I think there's actually more than one, but this is a 4-part series by Boom. There's number 1. Let's see here. Number 2. Right there. Number 3. Right there. And last is number 4. And something I just noticed right now as I'm showing these to you. The first 3, I don't know if you can see it, they say cover B. And the last one is cover, where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, it's at the bottom. Is cover A on that. So I'm going to have to look around to see what's going on with that. I didn't realize there was more than one cover on those. But that doesn't matter because I still will be very excited to read that. Next, let's see, last week or the week before last, Moon Knight come out, a new run of Moon Knight. And I was in Roanoke and I saw a 4-part series of Moon Knight. This is from, in my mind, I'm thinking somewhere in the mid-early 90s. It's a 4-part series. What's it called? High Strangers? High Strangers. This is part 1 of 4. Right there. And I'm really excited about this. Everything I've heard about the character sounds really fun, really intriguing. This is part 2, Eclipse of the Truth. Right there. Part 3, Secrets, Lies, and Betrayal. Well, no and, but Secrets, Lies, Betrayal. And part 4, and I'm hoping this is really good. First Contact, Final Assault. So I'm really excited about that one as well. As with, well, when I say excited about that, every one of these I'm excited to get started reading. Next, we have a 4-part series. We have Deadpool versus the X-Force. And again, I do not know what year these were. There we go. So I'm guessing this was somewhere in the early mid-90s as well. Remember, the X-Force was huge there for a little while. Actually, late 80s, the X-Force was really huge. And then they kind of made a comeback. There's the first one. And number 2, this one right here. This one is awesome right there. He's playing with like little figures. That is awesome. And number 3. That is really cool. With Cable. And they pretty much said that Cable will be in the next Deadpool movie, whenever that comes out. And number 4. So that is awesome. Yes, I have a ton of reading to do. And next, let me turn those around a little bit. Yeah, they kind of. All right. I got a huge run of The Walking Dead, and I love the TV show. So I finally said, you know, I'm going to start reading some of the comics. I started with number 150, and they're at number 153 right now. And number 154 should be coming out soon, but I went ahead and bought a few more here and there. But it's been over the last like couple months that I've been slowly picking these up. This one right here is number 114. Right there. Put that in the box. Next, this is one of the variant covers right here. This is number 115. There were 10 different ones. This is celebrating the 10 years of The Walking Dead. And I picked this one up based off the last show. You know what it is. No spoilers. Next, we have number 120. Right there. There's Michonne in the background. Yeah, and you know, it's not a complete straight run. So I couldn't find all of them in the run. Yeah, 121. These look awesome. I can't wait to start digging into them. Next, we have 122. There's 122 right there. Then we skip forward to 128. Can't wait to read this so I can see, you know, what's going on with all these characters, who these characters are, and what's going on with them. Next is 129. There. It'll be fun to see, you know, what's going on with everything. I can't wait. Sadly, I can't read the ones before this one, number 136. And the reason is because there's so many gaps, I can't do a lot with it. There you go. To me, I haven't read these yet, but that looks like they're looking at either the city where the governor was, or maybe looking where Alexandria is. I don't know. Can't wait to read them and find out. 137. And one thing I like about these as well, I should have been doing this the whole time, but each one has a number as well as a title with it. It's 137, A Future Uncertain. Looks like Carl with his eye shot out. 138, Confrontation. Right there. Let's see. 139, From the Edge of the World. So, you know, on the show, we haven't seen an ocean. So, maybe we're getting close to an ocean. Next, 140, Life and Death. Right there. See what's going to happen there. And this one is 141. Looks like they're back at the prison. What is this one called? 141, Opportunity. And next we have number 142, A Gathering. There's a lot of people there. Looks like they're having a good old shindig. Look at all the people. That's interesting. Maybe they're having a flashback. I don't know what's going on there. That's interesting. Next, 143, A Union. Looks almost like Carl with somebody. Maybe that's Carl with, is it Enid? Maybe, I don't know. Got to read it to find out. 144. This one's kind of interesting. It's 144. ... Nothing. We don't know. I can't wait. You know, start busting into these. 145. Blood for Blood. It's like Michonne's sword. What happened here? 146. A breaking point reached. There we go. Now here's the thing. I since I have not read any of these, I don't actually know which character is which based on the pictures, except for, well, Carl, because he's missing an eye. Spoiler. What is this? 147. Out in the Open. And when I see this, it reminds me back when they were on the ranch. In the season 2. Yeah, we saw an ocean, we saw a ranch, we saw a prison. Um, this one is interesting. 148, No Turning Back. This right here kind of reminds me of what is the name of the movie? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Leatherface, like he's wearing someone else's face right there. That's interesting. 149, The Devil on Your Shoulder. There we go. Hey, who is that guy and what's going on there? Oh, look, and somebody is missing a hand right there. I gotta. As you can see, I have a lot of reading to do. Next, 150, Betrayed. This is the actual issue that made me say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start getting some of these. And at the time, I was going to get 150 and just start going from there. And I found some, and so I picked up a couple. And next thing you know, I'm slowly building a collection of them. Actually, let me phrase it. I'm quickly building a collection of them. 151, Call to Arms. There we go. There's a guy with looks like half a face. So I can't wait to find out what actually happened with all these characters. 152, United in Fear. Silence the Whisperers. I wonder who the Whisperers are. That's something else that's coming up that I gotta read to find out. And next, and the last one that I've got so far is Heavy Hangs the Head. So that's all my more recent collections that I bought. And like The Walking Dead, you know, I'm definitely not getting all of them because, you know, those first, 100 of them, or about 50 of them are really expensive. So, yeah, those will be passed on. But, you know, I try to pick up some here and there to kind of fill in some of the gaps. But the other ones, they just seem like fun, like little mini series. I really like those little 4 to maybe 8 issue series. I really like those. But that's all I got right now. If there's any like little series or anything that you guys may like, comment below because I would like to find out some of them. Because like again, like I say, there's like 4 to maybe 8 to 12 issue miniseries. I really like those. But that's all I got right now. And you guys have an incredible day.